*255*1#. Again, dial *255*1#. The more you play, the better your chances. It's the Win Liberia Cash Giveaway on Freedom 87.9 FM.
What is coming up to 11 minutes past? It's 11 o'clock. You listen to radio. We broadcast to you programs of information, education, as well as entertainment. As we turn our John, my colleague, Solomon Hashim Tunins, as together begin the program this evening, tonight and Spain, right here on this radio. And this is going to drive us until 1 o'clock tomorrow morning as we discuss the issues that matter about Liberia and its fromage. And make sure, please, if you are wanting to partake on the show, make sure that you're very civil in your exposition. So again, with much ado, let me say welcome to the program, Tunis, from way there, Southern Ireland Radio be in the United States of America.
Good evening, my brother Anthony Stephen. Good evening, Mama Liberia. Good evening to my brothers and sisters. Salam alaikum to my brothers, Muslim brothers and sisters. This is your good friend Suleiman Hashim Tunis coming to you live from Radio LIB here on Staten Island, New York. For Freedom FM 87.9, the most listened to radio station in the nation capital. Stay put. We're back again another Tuesday night and morning. We're here to entertain you, inform you about the happening in the country of Liberia. How you been doing, my brother?
Well, I'm good, and thank God for life. Thank God for moving, and it's just okay.
I'm glad to hear that. It's always good to be good, no matter what situation you find yourself in, as long as you are okay. That's the most important thing in life. Be content. Hardship come and go, but thank God for the life that we live. Every day we live through. Nothing is permanent. Even richness, we get rich there is not permanent.
there's time for everything.
Yeah, people always think a hard time. It's a hard time. Nothing is permanent. Even if you're rich, it's not permanent. You leave the riches and go.
And the thing about going through hard times, sometimes people think that all is over. When they're going through these times.
Yeah, not like that. Just keep praying.
That's all.
If you are a believer, no matter what religion you find yourself in, just keep praying to the Almighty God. One day. Look at the chances the people take from the little game we play here on our station. Some people play 15 times before they win one time.
Well, you mean the radio game? Yeah, I was about to bring it to your attention because I know the last time we were on the show, I had one winner, and then you asked me that I should call the winner, like you should share the money with you. I was like laughing.
Did he? Don't yell laugh because probably.
Well, I remember money. What I would do? He didn't share with you, so I'm not gonna say.
Probably the man listened and said, "I'm sharing the money with Tony. He gave you my share." Now,
wow, how did it happen? How did it happen? I didn't even know. Yeah, but anyway, it's good.
All right, let me welcome my brother in partner in crime. How you doing, my brother?
I am doing good. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, you're loud and clear. It's okay. Everything's going good.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Good evening to you, Tony. Good evening, Stevens. And good evening to our wonderful, great people of Mama Liberia, those right there, and those in the diaspora. And not forgetting my one and only We Nation that two of you have not been to. And I think it would be a great, great adventure for you guys to go to We Nation and see what the we's are.
I mean, we are city boys, man. We are not country boys, and we get out here run to one little country town.
That's a city, the Wisdom City.
City, what city? What city? City in their area, right? In their area.
No, that's that.
No,
It is a city within the Republic of
Grand Basket.
Liberia.
Yeah,
But
it's a
though you
real
say,
small city.
I don't know how did it become a city.
Or they went through the normal process. In fact, so we became
Isn't
a
it
vibrant city.
isn't it a town that you just came in to see to call it a city?
Yeah, when you go there, you will see the city,
How
man.
many
I'm
streets?
telling
How
you.
many
What are some
streets
of the
you
things
got?
that you can boast of to call
Our
a
city
city?
is like Monrovia. We get one major street.
Wow.
But Monrovia get one major
Yeah,
street.
that's the thing about it.
Monrovia get one major street that connects to this other one, but you have other street that branch off. The same thing. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
we have a major street
No,
in
but
Monrovia.
you mean
Not
because
one.
I know you want to refer to Broad Street.
No,
That's the popular name also.
no.
Or you in Drive?
Toma Boulevard.
Or
That's a
Boulevard.
that's a main street in Liberia that
And the main
connects.
street, the main street is Broad Street.
That's what I want to say to him.
That's a city in a city there, but in a country.
But Cinco is a city. It's
a
part of
suburb.
Monrovia.
What I'm saying
Monrovia.
is the road coming from Buchanan, the other Todmont Street in Buchanan, all the way you follow that street, it brings you all the way to Todmont Boulevard, and that same Todmont Boulevard, it branch up to other areas. So when you cut off those places, nobody can escape Liberia.
So tell me some of the name of your We City streets.
Okay, we get at Tower Street. A carry name of the tower to the Tower community.
And what street? What next?
We have the Goban, carry the name of the Goban community.
That
And
the
then we
community, the
have the-
community street. That one road going to that community. That's
Those
why
are that's a street. That's what I'm saying in Liberia. We check out one way that connecting all the places. If you cut off, let's say you cut off from right after rehab
So you want to say there's one main street in New York City?
in Liberia.
New York City, yeah, there's one main street.
In New York City, well, there's one main street, and then there are other streets that connect to that one main street that can carry you to different countries. I mean, different states and whatever.
What is the main street?
The one that connect. If you take the
What's the
FDR
main street in New York City that you
the
refer to?
FDR Drive, which also
Montreal Drive is not a street.
okay, but that's okay. One road, if you want to call it.
No, I mean New York City. The city, Montreal Drive is in New York City, but it's
Within New York City, you have so many streets. You have so
but
many
there's one
avenues.
main street there. Even though we have so many streets, but there's one main street.
Well, you're talking about 42nd Street.
No,
Well, that's the only
you should know it yourself.
only-
It's not
that's
that
the-
you don't know, you know it.
the only main street over there. 42nd, 14th
The
Street.
main street start from the end of New York City to the start end to the end.
So which street is that?
Broadway.
But that is not a street.
It is a street.
No.
Because street, every road that goes around is a street. It doesn't have to carry the name street.
But that's what we're saying. That's a Broadway, and then we have
It's a street. How you refer to it? If you are going to send somebody on Broadway and you don't want to call the name Broadway, what will you say?
That's the name of the Broadway.
You say go on the street.
No,
When people left, a lot of people on Broadway, what will you say? Where they are?
Broadway.
No. Forget about calling the name. If you don't want to be specific, what would you say? You say they are on the street.
No, they are somewhere.
I beg you, man.
But because
When you say drive or you say lane or you
exactly.
say avenue, all of them are street. The common name for all of these things is street.
Good. Now we're on the same page. So
Boulevard is a street.
okay. Now that's what I'm telling you. And we're talking about a Gobound or the Towerway going towards Benin community. So those are streets. And then you say no, those are some kind of a road that going over there. That's why you came back to the same thing, and we are now on the same.
We agree.
the
Your little town is a city. We agree. You got post office. You got.
Nowadays, Liberia is in a digital.
How many hospitals you got over there? How many hospitals?
Major hospital, we have real major that is considered referral hospital. That is the LAC hospital. But then we have
How many rooms?
I can't recall. Anybody listening
About
to
6 rooms, 6 room hospital.
Someone just I don't know what is it.
that is the best hospital actually in the country.
Not hospital, but you know, in a sense that I think you're talking about in that city that you just continue to praise on the radio every now and then.
The
You want to
main
know what are those things that are there? Because I had the same question before. What are some of the facilities there?
we
I
have
want to very consider a city.
Do you have university there?
no, but not every city has university.
Whoa, that's not.
Hey, we are not talking about every city.
Okay.
Do you have university there?
No, we don't have university. But
Okay.
we're making progress
Do
in
you
that
have
regard.
post office there?
Post office, no. The only post office is to the concession, so it is within the city, but it is for the concession company that works there.
There is a mayor there.
There's a mayor there in that city.
Okay, what's the mayor name? Because I
The
won't call him.
The current mayor, I don't know, but the previous mayor, that was my cousin, was Mayor Edwin Wedge. And as we speak, Edwin Wedge is now in Grand Jita doing his little service somewhere there, trying to help the people in that area.
How many high school there?
Well, we may have probably 5 or more
high school.
5 or more high schools there. You're talking about Wilson City.
It's okay. If you have 5 high school there, then at least you're okay a little bit.
I'm telling you, you have more than that.
What's the population there?
The population, I don't know, because when
guess.
Maybe I know it's under 1 million people, but it is.
It's not even big. It's not even 100,000.
What about Fishtown? What about Fishtown?
Wow.
How many people in Fishtown?
But you say 1 million person in We Nation?
I said no. Wow. I say under 1 million people.
No, I don't.
Even that one person is under 1 million.
Yeah. That number is too large, though.
No.
You do not have 300 people in a city.
Somebody, please. Somebody,
anyway,
please
as we move on, somebody will call. I know at least.
Somebody, please call from We Nation.
Other prove us wrong or right.
Probably. Yeah, we are the populated, second populated city in Buchanan. Besides Buchanan City, the next populated city is Wilson City in We Nation.
Because if We Nation got 1 million, I mean,
we have under 1 million, but I know we are
about the entire Grand Baza Canada.
I say we are under 1 million people, but we are.
One person is under 1 million. Even if you're counting
but
one,
we are in 100,000, so that's what I say, 100,000. So we under 1 million.
What district you in?
Right now, I'm in District 49. Is that what we in?
No. What district you in We Nation?
Okay, that is We statutory district, but the administrative district is district number 3. And it is divided into 3 major sections, A, B, and C. We Nation extends from Buchanan City all the way. In fact, Buchanan City is in We Nation. From there, all the way going to the border of Bon County, and what have you. So we are very, very huge.
We Nation, we say We City. They would always say We City.
It is Wilson City.
Wilson City is what we're talking about.
Look, let me give you look at my are you seeing Wilson City where you get a star and you see We Nation, and if you look all the way to the south towards the Atlantic Ocean, you have Buchanan City there. So that is the We Nation that we are talking about. It's very, very long and populated. You cannot.
It's like Buchanan is part of We Nation.
Exactly so.
Okay. So is the We Nation part of Buchanan? That's what I'm trying to say.
No, Buchanan is part of We Nation because We statutory district. We is the We Nation. It extends from the Atlantic Ocean all the way to the border of
So
Bond.
we are not particular about we nation. We're particular about the city you're talking about.
Yeah,
We city.
of course, we city has a limit uh, after Lac Junction. I think it's after Lac Junction. Um, I think either from Sian area, you don't know the place. Maybe from Sian area going all the way to uh, maybe um, Donwin area. They
You
all fall
got
into
you
the.
got you got cabs running there.
Oh, people get cab running there. I mean, we now call it cab, taxi, or bus, or pimping, or keke. Yes, everything that we
Buses,
have.
they got bus route.
But
Buses
yeah,
got
yeah, we got street that bus can come there, but we don't have bus system in there. We don't have bus system there at this time. At this time, but there are buses
they
that
don't have
usually.
all what city what it takes to be a city because even the bus is not there to transport people from one end to another. Which one
Well,
of the
not every city has bus system. And in
we
fact,
tell
I
me a
said
city that don't have bus system.
Bagley City,
Yeah,
Fishtown.
but those are not city, they just call them city, but they
No,
because
but
they want to make
they
a
get them the city status. Tunis. Once you have the city
I
status, so
agree.
you get
They
city
give them
mayor,
that
then a
city
city.
status because they demand it. They demand it, but they are not fully a city. I mean, even the bus system, not the bus thing to
Look at Saint John City. St. John City, just little. They don't have what Wilson City has.
okay, all right, we give it to you. Yes, your
Of
place
course, you got
is
to give it to me.
we give it to you.
How to defend we nation. We get
Uh,
everything.
We give it to you. Then Wisdom City.
Anytime you give the weather.
One day when I get over there, Anthony and I will go see the beautiful Wisdom City.
So I just Google or put in
Is
the
a
weather.
Kota going there? Kota straight from Buchanan there?
No. Kota is not there yet, but it's going to go there. In fact, the former president had made a tour all the way before exiting his presidency, and those were one of the things he was really pushing to do the Basel Gill Road to pave it with correct pavement, and of course, the current president they also thinking in that direction so that we can have Kota from there. From Buchanan all the way to We Nation, and also to branch off to Riverside, Sano, and the rest of it.
Anthony, what you got for us, man? Mr. Stevens, what you got for
well,
us?
there are too many things to talk about, and perhaps we may follow some of them. As it relates to the unfoldings in Liberia.
It seems there are too many. Just choose what you think we will be.
Yeah, right now, things are shaking when it comes to the governance system in our country. Talking about the president making some appointment in government that shocked the entire country, especially the time being done. Last evening there was a major reshuffle in government affecting, all eyes were on the Ministry of Mines and Energy, where three persons were, relieved of their positions by the president. And up to now, what we can see, those appointed by the president worked at the will and pleasure of the president. But again, whenever some of the changes have been made, either they send you another place or there's a cause for dismissal or something. But up to now, we have not heard about anything as relates to the dismissal of the Minister of Mines and Energy in person of Wilmer P. And who is a former member, that's a former chairman of the Real Unity Party, and also a former senatorial candidate in the just in the election. They are report after the announcement by the executive mansion through the that's by the president through the executive mansion. There came a post from his wife talking about, thank God that indeed he stood his ground. He did not prioritize wealth or integrity. So the online statement from his wife, post, a real lot of concern up to now. There are talks around in Liberia as to whether he was dismissed because he did not bend the rules. He was trying to act perfect, but indeed, there are a lot of things that was said about him up to now. There hasn't been any response from the official spokesperson of the government as it relates to, because, like I said, I don't say for administrative reason or XYZ, but this one is nothing has been said about it.
But the news came out yesterday, and every newspaper carried that he was dismissed and replaced.
Yeah, immediately.
Yes. So why now the other news coming to say otherwise?
Like the what I'm
Well,
trying to say, after because the president did the communication through the executive mansion press bureau, you know, appointing one Matunimek Tingbe, former representative from Nima County, as the new minister of mines and energy. But did not mention as to relates to how the guy got removed for what reason. You know, it happened. Up to now, we have not actually gotten any response or any clarity.
yeah, but don't forget to know the president.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
Don't forget to know the president can always dismiss even for no reason. He hire you, he can dismiss you if he feels like.
But again, yeah, that's what we know because
exactly.
that's his right.
People are waiting to get to know what's the reason, all of that. That's being it's nothing to be waiting for. He's being dismissed. He can be dismissed at any time. Yep. Whatever reason the president knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's he hire him like you now. You hire me to do something for you. Whether you like me or I'm doing everything correctly, you can always fire me. It's not law that you can't fire me.
I know that. I know that. But what I'm trying to say, the whole thing boils down to the political spectrum of our country, where in fact there are allegations, you know, deepening every minute since the announcement was made last evening, as it relates to what, even though, like you said, president, and we all know that the president has a will and pleasure to suspend, appoint, and dismiss at his will. But again, what transpired deeper, there are reports that there was some foul play. That is, certain deals have been done. We are getting reported about, you know, some mining concession allegedly that was being handled backdoor that he did not actually have interest in. He said to be so professional and following the rule of law. With that, he was dismissed. But again, like I said, we have posted. So now the question is, what the meaning of the post? Because it raised a lot of concern just after the president made this announcement. And then his wife came about whether she was trying to portray something that her husband was trying to be involved or caught in the web, and then he escaped through his integrity or something else.
What's your take on this, Solomon?
Well, the president has the hiring power when it comes to the executive. He hires somebody that he thought could do the work, and now the president is now working at the will and pleasure of the president. So the president fire him, but in all of those things, the will and pleasure of the president, those are elastic language in politics. So that's why it is. I know Wilman very well. Probably he may not know me, but when I served as chairman for Unity Party, chapter New York, he was fully involved with when we had a lot of problems in a party, trying to resolve it, try to unify the party. He played a vital role in what have you. So he's a decent man. When I was working along with them, and I mean trying to follow him, he's a decent man. A matter of integrity to a very, very, very high extent. So that's what I know. But whatever went in between, for which he's been dismissed, and for his wife to make that statement, I was very, very happy for the statement to be made, because over there, Tony, even people that work at what used to be called Lamco, you have the company taking all the stuff that they are not mining that comes from the ground, Nobody is there. And if they have a Liberian representative there, they all side with the people and they will take different mirrors, and nobody will have the gut to stand for the country, but everybody's standing for their own pot to boil. So we know how Liberia, the mineral stuff, people are identifying the various minerals that we have in the country. In fact, just recently, when our president came from here, and they went back, and when he said Trump should send somebody so that they can do the identification of whatever minerals we have over there, they came on air and they listed some minerals in the country that could really give Liberia a better facelift, or make Liberia a better, well-developed country. Now, if you get somebody who is in that department and say, look, this thing here, we can manage it better for us to benefit from it. And the other person say, no, you're taking bread away from us, and it's not in our interest. They can remove that person. Just maybe during the Boaka Ellen administration, that's the lady that was over there at the Freeport, Madam, I don't want to call her name, but I think everybody probably know her, Madam Parker. Uh,
Philip Parker.
there were certain things that she recommended. They said, look, instead of us giving our Freeport to the whatever company they have over there from Tony Blair, they got APN, whatever they call it, uh, they came in, and they later said, if we even borrow money and we fix our port, Liberia will benefit greatly, because we have enough money to do the development I want to do in the country. But that was not in the interest of the president. So she was forced to resign, and everything that she said, that's what's going on. The APN terminal managed by Tony Blair's company, they are benefiting. I think they're paying about 3% in tax. I stand to be corrected, but they're paying nothing. So if somebody will stand their ground that, look, we have to prioritize Liberia. If somebody want to do such a thing, a business, Liberia should be fully involved so that we'll be able to develop our country well. They don't do that. So maybe this is the same thing that happened to this Lance and Mind minister, because I know he's somebody that had integrity. Uh, when I really used to follow him, but again, people can change. Maybe he has changed, or maybe not. But he's a decent guy that could really make Liberia, the mineral sector, or whatever we have there, for it to benefit Liberia and the Liberians. So I won't be surprised if they fire him because of his stand.
Anyway, the truth will come out. The secrets we try to dig into, they will come out. It's just a matter of time. Everything we're seeing right now, we're basing on the post his wife came out, the praises he praised him, the stand he took while he was in position. So the wife came to appreciate his effort. But the effort is something is in the will of the president. The president hire him, the president fire him, the president doesn't have to make anything clear to us that the reason he fired him. He can shuffle his government any which way he feels like. He can fire or move around the cabinet any which way he feels like. Any president, not only Boakai, the people that were being fired here by Trump, some of them didn't do nothing. He just disliked them. He doesn't like them. He say, hey, the man can work with me. He'd fire them in any country. You know, this is the reason why when you are working in the government, especially those big positions, you must always be aware that at any time you can be switched around, you can be switched somewhere, you can be fired, you can anything, you can be recalled from even foreign service. You know, all of these things is in the making. So that lady not seeing anything anyway. She has to come out and say the right thing and we'll discuss it. But I just
Yeah.
leave it in the limbo like that. Thank you, my wife. Any wife will praise their husband for what they little they're doing, as long as they are doing well for them and the family. They will not want their husband to be ashamed or something like that, you know. Let her come and tell us. If she's bold enough to say this, there are a lot of other things that left behind. She has to bring it out to say
Mhm.
if she really want to be, want us to discuss the issue, you know. But don't leave us in a limbo like, okay, so we can feel sorry for this man. He's not being sorry for. He was hired, and anything you're doing as a minister, you have to consult your president. Whatever little thing you're doing, he has to. You have to report to the president, and he have to approve of whatever you're doing. Whether you're against how things are going on, and you cannot take any unilateral decision without the president will. You have to bring it to the attention of the president because he hired you, and he see it in you that he probably can do it. That's why he hired you. You know, anyone in life, I'm in position, I hire you. I said, go and do this on my behalf. Work, I'm paying you for it. Whatever you see difficult or whatever it is, you have to bring it to my attention. And we sit there and discuss it. I give you the go ahead. I say, go and do it. Sometimes you can think that you're doing the right thing, but to me, your boss is not right. And this is where most of all fall short. We make mistake. Oh, I know. Certain people even can go to the point that they think they know more than their boss. You know, I had a brother like that here. It was very hard to get a permanent job because everywhere you go, they used to fire him because he feel he know more than his boss. Yeah, they fire him more than 3 different jobs. He end up leaving the country to go work somewhere, wherever he at now. And I pray for him all the time. I say, you get a job, you got to be submissive. Because if you become a boss, you want people to listen and respect you. The same thing, practice it on somebody else. You can have all your degree, but you don't have the facility, the cash money to work somewhere. I know nothing, but I have all the money and you're working for me. You have to do things to my will. I don't care you can be PhD holder, but you're not paying yourself. You don't have what my company is my company. I hire you to work for me. You get anything you applying there to benefit me, the company, you have to discuss it with me.
But I think the company issue or personal company, I think it's different than when you are doing a public or governmental.
I'm just bringing an example. Most everything you do is a little bit different from the other. They are private entity, they are government worker, they are NGO, them, all of these things.
Yep.
But they all work when somebody is above you and hire you, you have to report to them, no matter what entity you're working in. He's above you, he's the one that giving you your daily bread. You know, that's why you educate yourself to work. If you happen to get rich, thank God for you. But all of us go to school, learn trade to work. And work where? Work for somebody.
Or for yourself.
You can work for yourself.
Yeah.
That's business now.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, you can work for yourself because you don't want to work for nobody. That's true. I agree to that. But 90% of people working for somebody.
Of course. But you see, the president was hired by the people of Liberia, and they always say that the people hire us to do their job. So if I'm working with you in a specific department of the country or ministry of the country, And what you want for me to do is just going to benefit you, but it's not going to benefit the country. I'm going to tell you that, look, when we do it this way, it's not going to benefit the people. So let's try to do A, B, C, and D. For example, look at the deal that we have now, the 1.8 million something that was signed, I think, on a Sunday somewhere regarding the real connection from Guinea to Nima, and then of course to Buchanan under the Weah administration. They put about 5 million of $5 million and things like that. In fact, the $5 million was it was kind of small based on the kind of business that people be doing. But when this government came to power, they took 1.8 million. So the people started, oh, wow, this is a sweetheart deal, in the interest of the other people, but not Liberia. So if you are working for the people, especially in the political setting, mind you, the same people who hire you as president of the republic, and you hire other people to help you make your agenda to come to fruition. If you don't want to do what you were hired to do, and of course, I would say, well, this is not what the people hire us for, but we got to do it this way, and then it will be so and so. And if you say no, then you want to fire me, fine, or resign. For example, this is different, but when I was vice president in a community here, certain things were going in the way we're supposed to do it, and I kept saying, no, let's do it this way because this is what we're supposed to do as a non-for-profit 501c3 non-political organization. Whatever I say, people oppose it, they oppose it, they oppose it, and I did not feel comfortable working in that kind of setting. I resigned. Even though I was not getting paid, I was putting more resources and time in it, but I resigned because we're supposed to do something to benefit the people in our community and for the entity that we register and the condition under which we register, or in other words, the category under which we register that entity. So this is a situation in the country. I hope we get more people that will do the right thing for the country and not just for the president. Like right now, the president is telling the police to be brutal, to kill people without using a strategy. Why am I saying that? Because it is the president that hired this person, and because that is his boss, and they say, well, you got to do what the boss say. So this is why we see the brutality in the country, the no respect of law in the country. Is because of the boss that hired them, and it is bad. So those guys, they are making good political decision for the betterment of the country and also for their future. So I gave kudo to Wilman. If that is a reason for which they dismiss him, then I gave kudo to him. We have to stand up for the right thing for Mama Liberia. Other than that, we're not going to go anywhere. We'll be talking, and then we will die. And some other people will be talking, they will die, and what have you. So it is a sad situation. And of course, if that is a reason he got fired, then he stand a better chance politically.
We do not know the reason why he got fired. He was hired by the president and he was fired by the president. The Liberian people did not hire him. It's the president that hired him. The Liberian people gave they voted the president into power.
They hired the president, yes.
Let's say a form of hiring, because that's election. He won the election and he became the president of the country.
Mm-hmm.
But the only person, the only people so far who know that the president can fire, the legislatures, the president can fire them. Can't at all. Okay. And the executive, the entire executive is under the president. He hired them and they hire their own people. Also, they have the power to hire their own workforce, and they can fire them too. But if you feel you're working in the interest of the people, you first think you're working in the interest of the president. Let's agree you're working for the Liberian people. But the president left everyone. He chose you. You know you can do the job, but the job come with certain thing. One is respect for the president, and you have to report to the president what you're doing. Because if anything goes wrong, it's the president will be blamed, not you, the minister so far. Anything is a Bwaka regime. This Bwaka. You know, you could be the good man, you want to do that, you want to defend the country, but you got limited power to defend the country against the president. You know, that's why you have to work in the interest of the president work in our interest. That's why he found these people to work to make him look good. But for any reason he's not satisfied with you, he can fire you or reshuffle you, change you to somewhere else. Even the police GI, the president, the one that put him there, not anybody else. He was put by the police, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, police GI. He was put there by he ain't satisfied with it, he can change it at any moment. He said, my man, I beg you, find your way somewhere. You can go now and say whatever you want to say, because I said this, and they are the president. That's your business. But you're not in that position anymore. You know, it could be any president. It could be you, the president. I'm not saying because it's Bwaka or this and that. It's just a lot of people don't know this. You know, people just talk because they don't like you. That's all. But everything go by order. You know, nobody in that position. Government work, government head is the president. The second to him is the vice president. Third to him is the speaker of the house. You go by this chain like this. You know. So
but for me, I'm looking at possible cause because it has some political undertone as it relates to maybe based on performance. It may not come out that way, or perhaps like what I think some of the things that Solomon mentioned. Talk about integrity, like a wealth. There are things that one may look out in between the lines, though. The executive management say is a part of President reshuffle or so, but just dismissing him, just announcing his replacement at any cost. But again, there are some political honor or political talk on it that is to know as it relates to whether there's some internal wrangling, as well as some disagreement with concession agreements or some concession companies. All of those things because there's this report of the ArcelorMittal deal agreement, between the government of Liberia and the company itself. I've been this rigmarole for a very long time. So all of these things could be one of the possible causes, but I'm not saying it is. So that's why more people are looking at it in another form. Like you're saying, the president has a right, though we agree, but we're looking at possible cause too.
And some of the things
we are assuming, we are do not know. And if the wife coming out like this with this on the side talk, indirect talk, the man is already fired. What is there to hide? He's fired. He can never retain that job again. He's fired. And he'll be replaced. So if you now coming with this indirect talk to put us into doubt, then why can't you just come out straight? Oh, you fire my husband because of this, because of that. It would have been more better that we can have instead of assuming that because of this or because of some concession deal or something. It's all assumption. It's not factual. And if the woman knows something in the near future, she want to come out with it, but it's going to be late anyway because there's nothing we can do about his firing. They say that we get nothing. The only people who have something to do with the legislature. They're the one that interviewed him, and they went for that hearing, and he was hired. If anything that we probably Fisher were in there, probably they can call him or do something about it, because they are the one representing of from the House.
Well, the only thing the Senate can do after confirmation, if you're not performing the task, they can call you to a meeting. When it comes to firing, they don't do that. So those are some of the, and what we are saying is, this person was fired, he had been replaced, and he has not said anything. The wife knows exactly what been going on, what they've been discussing, because they are, especially for him, there's something that he will not hide from his family, and equally so, Liberia. Even Tony, the thing that we are doing, talking about the government and things that, when you go in a country, because the people feel that you're speaking against them, your life is not safe. So somebody who actually was in the ministry, who is an insider, for them to fire you, and then you and your family, you start saying all of those stuff, your life is in danger. So I don't expect the woman to go over there to say more than what she has written,
For
you know.
sure.
So the life of this man too, you got to say, I'd rather keep quiet and save my life, so that when it is election time, I can sell myself to the Liberian people. If they find it fit to hire me or to elect me, they will do that. So we have to look at it both ways. I understand what you're saying, but also, life is not safe in a country when you speak against this government. Um, at least the previous government, there were certain things that they were tolerant on. Uh, they show some tolerance on those things. In this government, it's a no. So I give her credit. I don't expect her, and I don't think she should go out there to be whistleblower for the government, and for whatever reason. What she said is enough. Uh, and we, the Liberian people, we can read between the line. Uh, as you said, Tony, the president hired him. The president can fire him. The reason, when the referral time comes and he want to express the reason why they fire him, then he will do that. So he had to take his life into consideration. He doesn't have, he's not an American resident to say, you know what, I can leave from over there, come go to the diaspora and start speaking up against the government. No, even if you were to leave for that, go to any other African country and start talking about the government, they can easily get him over there. So I think that is the best thing, to leave better alone. And his decision, his lifestyle with government, that we say, and have in mind, this man was chairman of the Unity Party. He spoke against some stuff when Ellen was not supporting or backing uh, her vice president. He spoke against it, in favor of the vice president. And then we saw this man left the party and became either a chairman or one of the
Chairman
higher
for,
ranking of a different political party.
yep,
Uh,
the
and I
late
think
Daniel Garcia.
the guy killed himself here. And of course, for whatever reason, when election was coming, or for whatever reason, he decided to support the president. So Unity Party people don't really take him to be a genuine a person for the party. So we got to take all of those things into consideration. So even if the
Yeah,
man,
He became a chairman and he's not genuine Unity Party.
because he left the party, joined another political party, in which you are playing a higher ranking position
he was the same chairman.
in a political party.
He was
So
chairman for the LPD.
yeah, so
But
even
that's PLP.
so people
People
will not do,
Liberation Party by Daniel Garcia the late.
yes. So they will not really look at him to be a genuine Unity Party anymore. So if he supported them for them to get the position that the president has now, and for that reason they say, okay, you know what, we'll give him a campaign job, so that after setting down we remove him, then that can be done. That was the same thing when President Weah became president. There were some stuff that is okay, put Howard Taylor there, they will get uh, people from Taylor side to support. And then, of course, when you guys win, gave her 6 months, and I have documentation to some of those stuff, so that she can get be 6 months, and this thing they were accused of her, and she can be removed, and you replace the person with a referee person. But of course, there were other people who was also giving information out that these are some of the things that people planning to do. So we know that in a country, when you are not supporting the party any longer, they'll be happy. They'll be more than happy to get you out completely. Even if you're doing any job, or the president hires you for any job in that party, other people will be undermining it. Will be say all kinds of things. So they don't consider him to be a genuine unity partisan, uh, and what have you. Like somebody who, like for me, Tony, some of the people that I was working with here, they don't speak to me because I'm not supporting the party, and somebody that I really really very very close to. The only person who has a good repetition say, look, your opinion is your opinion. Because of that, I'm not going to stop our friendship. That was Mrs. Curtis, and things like that. So in our Liberian setting, once you are not in the party, or you left the party because you dissatisfied with certain things, and then you go to another party, you stay there, then you join, and say, no, that man, he's not a genuine person, and this what going on. Besides standing for whatever it is, the reason that they fired him for, those are some of the things that are going on in our unity party. He's not a genuine partisan. I'm in the chat room. uh, I get information in the chat room. I don't comment. I hear them, and what have you. All I know, I'm still linked with the Unity Party. Uh, they may consider me traitor and all those stuff. So they will not consider me to be a genuine person of the party. And those are some of the things that the same thing that I think happened to him when he came in, because he's from a very rich county, and they were working along with their kinsmen, and then all of them, they made Wakai to win the election, because with all Nima, Wakai has no chance of winning the election.
And
So
he was once expelled from the party too.
yes. So those are some of the things, Tony. There are other people that are doing worse than what probably, I don't know what he did, but people that are doing worse than that, man, and they're still holding position.
That's some of the thing I was actually driving
But
about.
we
Think
don't
on your,
even know. We don't know what he did. Then why would you say people have done worse than what he did?
Well, whatever
Then
he
you
did,
must have an inside information on what he did.
but I just gave you a clue of some of the things that could be a possible cause of a dismissal.
Even with all of that, it's a clue. It's not a fact.
Yeah, but that's what Solomon was trying to link with some of the clue that could make a possible, cause of to know what led to a dismissal, and others have committed similar crime. They are still holding position. I think that's why you're driving at.
Yeah, but the clue is we cannot accept that for now until we get the real fact from the president. Right? It will come out. But if you, like, for instance, you say their life is at stake when they come out to just talk like that. Even what she said here, it could be problem for her. If you are afraid of your life, just keep quiet. Keep quiet. But what all she said, and the news media, all news papers in Liberia carry it.
mhm,
That's an alarm right there.
yeah, integrity counts.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you know,
And she didn't go
yes,
into detail.
say that again.
She didn't go into detail. She said,
You don't have to go into detail. You still you. This is why now we're discussing it. Even though she didn't go into detail, this is what gave her the open door for us to discuss something that went wrong. If he did it wrong, we don't know what he did. It could be he was in the wrong. Because most of us, I say, most of all, we in position. We do not want to give respect to people who get put in a position. We do not. We do not want to give respect to our senior.
but even when this lady, they fire her, Madam Cooper. Is it Cooper? No, Parker.
And then
Madam Parker.
and the reshuffling still going on. It's just the beginning, probably.
Of course.
Every one of them going to be some reason have to show that why the person is the president.
They're going to reshape
our country become a better country for us.
So from what I just understood from Tony's, maybe this guy did not serve the president well. Because he just complained, he just talking about, respect. But for me, I'm looking at possible cause because it has some political undertone as relates to the government agenda. And I just laid some possible cause or some of the things that have been happening, but he said it's still alleged. So I think it's okay. But I think that's something that we can discuss about.
And some of the thing is there are people the campaign appointment time is over, and that's what I'm saying. Right? You heard this guy say that even the justice minister is not somebody from the Unity Party. He's linked with the Liberty Party, and those people they will not be in the interest of the president, and all of those stuff. Those things coming up because people formed that union because they wanted to unseat President Weah. They have already done that. The government is going in a way where people don't understand. Today they say, "Oh, the yellow machine something." The other person say no. The other person saying different thing, and things that are unfolding. Election coming, so other people they want to protect their integrity so that they can stand a better chance with the Liberian people. So there are a lot of political to honor the dismissal.
Election is far off here, man. I mean,
election is not far off, Tony.
You see it far?
Yes, election is still far off. Election
now, how you see
it? 4+ something years. So it's not.
That's how you see it, Tony. For me, election, it's just you're looking at date. It's still far. Okay.
It's still far. It's 4 years.
If it is this, if this is what you guys have in mind, for which CDC is not really making a headway to stop touching into stuff.
CDC into that. That's not what I'm not saying about.
Say election fire, and I not see any movement.
You're taking the conversation somewhere else. We're talking about what we discussed.
Let's move on because
the election far.
Yeah, I see election is not far.
The collaboration about these different parties that join the Unity Party to make them to win our election, to put them into the seat today. That's what we're talking about.
Tony's here. People don't wait. People don't wait.
Election. Or the president, before this guy came to this area, came to this agreement, they were promised whichever ministry they were going to put their aim, the job that they were going to offer them after the victory. These things are all sit on the table and put into black and white for them to have an understanding to it. So it's not just because they want to unseat. Okay, they really wanted to unseat, but there must be some arrangement that in favor of all parties, some agreement. That's how these things work. And when I say election is far off, election, anything 4 years from now or 5 years, I know it's short. But there's still breathing space to do what you can do. When we are near to 2 years, and 2 years area, then the election is near.
So that to this anyway, that's how I see it, but for me, I see it other way.
Election, I mean, it's just like someone. I agree with you. Nothing is far yet, but there's still a breathing space. Distance is
for sure.
You know.
So there's a space. There's still a breathing space for you to do things, but it starts now.
Yeah, it starts now. We expect you to do now. As time goes on, things might change. We got 2 years here to work with. The last 2 years. Now that's when you can really tell that whether they did something or they didn't do something, or you want to prove something, you want to run for government, that you can resign from your position and move on with your life, so that people can tell you don't want to be associated with the government you're in right now. But as it is now, we ain't even go 2 years here in this government. We still got some more months, 2 more months to make it 2 years. 2 months plus. But that's what it is. So what you got? What else you got?
So far, so good. Nothing more, nothing less. So we got something to add to it, but I thought we could talk about it later on. Then you could check me with something else. But
You say
since
you had so many things, and I was just saying one of it because I was at work all day today. I only just now when I was browsing the internet, I saw this lady message she put up about praising her husband and the family and all of that. I saw that. But all day today,
yeah, when I talk about so many things, I just wanted to bring this government, in the spotlight a little bit. That's why I talk about diverse issues. This could be one of the things I talk about, and that also a lady that was being appointed by the president went for confirmation, and then lie on the oath. One Fatiman Salif, who was appointed by President Bouaka as Deputy Minister for Urban Affairs, as the Minister of Internal Affairs. Then during her time at the Senate for confirmation, she was like nervous, not saying the right thing as being asked by the senators, and all of that led to people questioning her ability as it relates to where she graduated from, whether she had a fake degree, and all of that, because they were the same person that critiqued the past government, referring to seditions in the government as a dog government, playful government, and what have you. And this government is the government of, the Liberian people, and what have you. But again, this person who once said that President Weah was not a man of this country, he knows nothing, has gone to the Senate for confirmation and dismally performed. So how does it resonate to the normal saying that citizens are people who are dumb, they don't know anything and what have you. And the issue of eyes are being closed now on this rape case in Liberia. Since then, we have not heard about it, and a lot more. That's why I said there are many things that we want to discuss to bring this government feet to fire.
Well, the lady in question, has she been confirmed since she appeared in front of the Senate?
Yeah.
She been confirmed?
Nope, not yet.
Oh, not yet. And
say?
I always say if you look in the CDC party or the organization and compare them to Unity Party, CDC people are far more educated people than Unity Party. Unity Party partisan, they are arrogant party. And they can lie on you broad daylight and pin that lie on you. And then our common people in Liberia buy it and run away with it.
Propaganda.
Yeah, but
and I think that generalization though.
If that it happened right here in front of my own man here. He was a chairman for the Unity Party here in New York. It became a time they have a heavy conflict. They have to sideline him and form another party, and they became two chairmen in the one state, in the one city. Right in my face. He was very hurt about it. Wherever he turned, nobody listened to him.
Well, actually, the guy who was doing that, we fire him, so he went and formed his own party. That was the other way around. So we had a good ground.
He onset you. There's nothing he could have done, even though he left way after the fact. But during that moment, I was in your corner, even though I was not Unity man. But I was in your corner. You see,
and that's one of the things that how can you be Unity Party and you're not unified, and that is deception.
These people is all of them. They come over Unity Party, you see they sharing that so street this and that and that. But if you look at those street boys, they're referring to as street boys, motorcyclists, almost this time around, they most of them voted for them. They were disenchanted the party. Then they went to Unity Party. They voted for them. But right after they got hold of the leadership, they were the first group that they start restricting. They start making them to spend good bit of money before they can ride their own bike. All right. That's what happened. Everything they say about the CDC, the people that are educated, they are stupid. They are more, because it's the same thing they're doing. And if you look at it now, whatever they're doing is exactly what CDC have done. And they came to rescue. They promised the people that they came to rescue. They told them that the motorbike they were riding, pimping, looking for their daily bread. They said they would use it to go to work. If we had a 9 to 5 job, they will not be running around, going the city from passenger around. They will be using it now to go to work. But ask one of them, when the last time they used that, besides the same work they were doing, to go and look for passenger. But that's not what they meant when they were preaching to them. Say, oh, you vote for us. This is what will bring a lot of company in the country, and you will use it to work. They fall for those things. Today, they spend more than $1,000 to buy gear for their motorbike, helmet, and shining jacket, shoes to ride on, all of these things. You know, and they're complaining every day. They're complaining. So most of these people, Joria God will come and catch them. They were very vocal. The Joria there, this and that. Their target is Joria because the man came from Gibraltar. And Gibraltar, tell me one official of government ever stepped to Gibraltar. Tell me, in the entire history of Liberia. The only time we saw that happening when the election was going on, Umebwaka went there to run campaign. But I didn't even believe Omar Ellen ever reached there. Ever. I don't believe any vice president ever besides Joseph Boakai went there to campaign. Even that it was a no for him. They were booing him. All right. Now their own son came from there because it's a place that in the city is one of the most deplorable area, remote area in the city. So nobody will respect anyone that come from there. You are nobody. That's why they tell the CDC party to be some foolish kind of party. But believe me, if you compare the CDC members and the Unity Party, CDC party members more highly educated. Look at the people that are surrounding even George Weah. Who in Unity Party that educated more than them? She went to the Unity. She didn't even know what she was saying at that interview. Her friend told her, I can prepare you. She was too smart for her friend. She just got a woo one day. She couldn't even answer correct question. You know, sometimes, look, my brother, when you start disrespecting, certain people, God have put them somewhere, and you there just because it's not you or it's not from within your family or your cycle. You want to disrespect. God can disrespect you. And at the time your disrespect will come, it will be the entire world will know it. It can be hidden. This is what happening to some of these people, and they get confused. They don't know where it's coming from. Because God have made someone, have chosen someone from within us, and you particular want to challenge God. Why God made that person this? Why not you? Or someone from your cycle. You will tell God what to do. But this man is a Liberian. Look what this man did. in the entire world, putting the entire world. Well, nobody is perfect. We say George Weah is perfect, but always appreciate God when someone like that come from within you.
But Tony, you had also have to have in mind that Jowiah came and he promised the people what he was going to do, and what he said he was going to do. Some of the things that he promised that he was going to do, people that he put in position that's supposed to do the proper agenda, those people did not meet up with the promise that President Weah made. One of the some of the promises, he said that nobody going to be spectator in their own economy, and then those people who were becoming spectators in their own economy. There was nothing put in place that would make the people to not be spectators in the government. He also said that when it comes to corruption, they were going to do so and so things. He promised those other stuff. Of course, he did not meet up with that. So people in politics, whatever message that they will preach that will resonate with the people. Of course, there are some people that say, well, he's not educated. Some people will say that, and there are other people who don't pay attention to that. The same thing. There are some people in the Unity Party, I mean Liberty, either the Liberty Party or CDC, that look at the Liberty Party people to be so and so thing. In every party, somebody will say something about this person. President Weah came in, the mindset that he came with, the team that he put in place, they did not help him, especially the young people. The young people decided to become a failure for interesting young people with government. Because, for example, in Grand Bassa County, there are a lot of young people, including we nation. A young man was who was a city major in Wilson City, in Grand Bassa County. A young man who was a superintendent. Go and see the kind of work that they did in those in their areas. It was not impressive. It did not impact the people of the region. So when somebody comes and says, "Well, we can give you a better life, or we'll manage the resources better," people they listen to those stuff. Today, right now in New York City, why is it that this young man is tapping? Because he has a message that resonating with the people, and this is what need to be done. When the runoff was going on, President Weah gave people who have already they are not in connection with those people already. And he himself was telling you, look, when you get this, reach out to the other people. But he gave the money to those people so that they can manage the campaign. Those people did not go back to those villages and things like that. They sat down in Monrovia. Some of them took the money and paid for whatever expenses they made during their own election. They fled and came here. So that was a reason. He has a good heart, but people that he put in place that you are trusting them that they will do better to pave way for the other younger generation. They didn't do that, and this is why the election went that way. Now we are seeing the people who came. They said they were going to rescue us. Whatever they said, they are not doing it. So the Liberian people, they are seeing it that way. CDC, there are people that are educated. CDC, there are some people that are not educated. They sit in Unity Party and what have you. In CDC, some people they don't like. Anytime the president say one word, they will just be chanting, and you can't get a message. Of course, there are some people in the Unity Party that will do a similar thing. CDC party came. They put in drug laws, but the way in which they reinforce the drug something, it is not vigorous the way this government is doing it. So we see the difference in those things. But are we better off than when Jowiah was in government? Hell no. The only improvement that I see is the way in which the government is vigorously treating the drug, especially most of the young people. And the reason why I am in favor of that is that those young people who have the drug habit, they don't go to those government officials that are exploiting them of their future, but they go and steal the old man after selling her own money, go in the community, then they want to chop her, get the money from her, or jack the phone from her. They're going to sell it to support their habit. So when these drug enforcers started going in those various ghettos or wherever they are and start arresting them and doing all this stuff, it brings some relief. So we have to balance the situation. President Weah people in his way, most of the people that he brought in his way, they did not follow the proper agenda.
You change the dynamic of the
No,
conversation.
the way you were going
Let
at it,
me
I
say,
just got to balance it.
We have the because
what I was trying to say here, the lady that went for the confirmation, she was one of those the people that used to badmouth sedition, that they don't know nothing. And then she went and started blundering from the questions that they were giving him. That's the conversation. Yeah.
And then you talk about Unity Party people can lie. That's why I said that. That's what they call propaganda. Because if you come up with this
But
thing,
let me say something. The conversation immediately going to about the lady that went and plundered and her stand against the sedition. And look what happened to him. Look what happened to her, rather. Look what happened to her. Openly. That's what the conversation is surrounding. It's not about if I tell you CDC people can lie, it says linking to what happened to this lady and what they used to say about the sedition.
That is generalization. That's what I'm saying. It's generalization. Not all the sedition like that.
We know it's not all the sedition like that. We know that, but they don't care. They were just saying it.
And you are saying that CDC have more educated people than Unity Party, and you don't have any yardstick. You don't have any yardstick.
No, that's the thing about it. You say something. We one of the balance holding because
we were not going to say this if the ladies were not one of those. And look what happened to her.
But now she being bad muffed. The same way she did the.
Is it what?
She been bad muffed.
She did what?
She
been bad muffed. People talking bad about her too.
Yeah. Okay, but before they talk, they would have been sympathetic with her if the stand that she took prior to her interview or confirmation hearing. These are the people who every little thing, they were on top of everything, talking. Instead of you do what you have to do, when you look at the sedition, CDC, one of the polite party in Liberia, and especially their leader, so many times he has put stop to things that seditionists were trying to initiate in a negative way. For instance, even during the election, people were taking the old man casket all over, symbolizing that the old man is this and that. He put stop to that. Many, many other things. I think sedition went and did something at the embassy or ran that they arrested him and prosecuted him. Okay. Yeah. So I'm not. When you're talking, you brought the subject out. Our subject I'm looking at. As I base my conversation or my saying whatever I say, it based on that. You know,
okay.
That's exactly what you should take from that. I'm not saying CDC, Jawea, everything Jawea said, he did it or they did it. That's what I'm saying.
The thing is, Solomon just want to balance a little bit because
Solomon doesn't know. Solomon just want to talk because he's a Unity partisan.
Party. Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, but what I'm saying here, if you listen kindly,
I listen to you carefully, and that's why I came here and said, because it all boils on the propaganda. If you have a good propaganda machinery, you know, some of the things that she was saying prior to the election, she was being actually counter-reacted. But again, she said what she would say, and she had a will, and her government won. She came to power now. The person who felt they were educated, now they have faced the Senate for confirmation, and then the fumbles, you know, like somebody who have not sat in class before. So all of the things, it boils down to propaganda because our opposition is a government waiting. So as long as you are being defeated in the election, the current government is at work. Brother is able to checkmate until they have another election that you think you come to power.
And that's exactly what my conversation was all about. When people like they will be exposed, because these are the people who are looking down on the sedition. and we go nowhere. And she was exposed in a broad daylight. Not even night, daylight. The whole world looking at our line. This is what I'm talking about. And they will be exposed one at a time, to show to you that all these things and they talking, they just hard mouth. They get hard mouth. And this is what the people fall for. They fall for it, and now they regretting. They themselves saying it. They say, we regret. They lie to us. Okay? It's not me saying it. How many of them, it's all over social media? I voted for this party, but look what they're doing to us. Oh, blah, blah, blah. They're saying it. All right? And it's happening. It will happen to all of them, and you will see it before this year is over. Nothing. You ain't seen nothing yet. You know? Nothing yet. Well, I'm not the one that told her to go and lie and make us ashamed. I wish probably the woman would say they should stay giving the confirmation, because the Unity Party can do anything. They're not afraid to do anything because they're in control. So that's it. I think we have 30 more minutes to go. We can give that 30 minutes to our listeners and see what they have for us.
But somebody wrote something here that was so funny. Even though I always, but I would like to read this one before.
You want to read the text, the comments?
No, I just want to read that particular one.
Whatever.
From Emmanuel Bro. Say Broadway is a street, for instance. If a car is coming, you will tell someone to get off the street instead of say get off the Broadway.
But that's exactly what I was saying.
But that, of course, that's what I was saying, because you were saying those streets in We Nation, they were not street, they were just some kind of road going to that place. And
no, I mean, what I mean was something, those short road that even though they are street, the road is crossroad street. Street is the road. Mm-hmm. It's the open road for car.
Yes.
Okay.
I think they were.
The person just gave me the right anyway.
That if a car is coming, you can say get off the Broadway.
So
that was so funny.
All right, let me read. Let me look at. You want to read it?
No, actually, I was getting ready. I'm trying to get on the other on the.
Yeah, go ahead. I will soon be joining you.
But then it's just buffering. But
let me read it from my end here.
Yeah, so we'll continue next time. I have to go to the other meeting.
Go ahead. I'll soon join you there.
Okay.
All right. It says Henry T. told Junior says, good evening, my Freedom FM family and the Night and Spin crew with our one and only weather report man, Uncle Tunis. Please keep up the good work. All right. All right. Charles Weir says, good evening, Freedom FM family. My name is Charles Weir, following from Jacobtown. Jerry Tati says, good evening, Freedom FM. I'm Jerry SB Tati. I'm watching you live from our youth camp, Bento City, Montserrat County. Vivian Mani, give us a thumbs up. Daniel M. Jato James says, good evening, Mr. Solomon Baga Reeves. How are you doing this evening, Uncle? Well, not Solomon person. All right, D. Jack Vibe says, hi, family. I'm MC Cairo, personal DJ. Okay, I'm watching you from a new Matadi. So my name is DJ Ike. Leon Lee says, how are you doing, Uncle Tonis? And Emmanuel Higgins says, someone President will be meeting with the US President soon. And I'm asking where's the source, though. But until I get hear from the House's mouth, I don't want to debunk your statement, but let her leave it hanging right there, all right? T. Max Zuckerberg Wallace says, hi, family. I'm falling from my comfort zone where we don't know. And so far, so good. Those were the comments here. So we can take calls now. Call us on our number. If you just join us, you're listening to the Night on Spain. You can also play our radio game this morning and win some money as well on the cash giveaway. It's *255*1# for you Lone Star subscribers. Play with 50 cents. Oh, come on, that's $50 Liberian dollars or 25 US cents. My Lone Star sell mobile account, win 5,000 Liberian dollars or the equivalent in USD. So you can call us on our numbers this morning on 0776 104 104. Again, 0776 104 104, 0886 500 104, and our WhatsApp line for those of you watching us outside Liberia. Call us on +231 886 500 104. Let's get our first caller here this morning. Hello.
Hello.
Morning.
How you going on, brother? Good morning.
We are good. What's your name? Where have you called from?
Yeah, my friend.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they want to
Speak a bit audible. You low. What are those things that you can mention?
Yeah, some of the records there. In the program, we are setting for rescue. And now the rescue or arresting of our freedom. Hello? You with me?
I'm not hearing you too clear. I'm not really getting you. Yeah, I'm not getting the logic actually pushing. But anyway, the lines are open. And please, if you are here in Liberia, don't call us on our WhatsApp number because I will not take you. Call us on +231 886 500 104 if you are outside Liberia. If you're in Liberia, call us on our local lines 0776 104 104, 0886 500 104. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, morning.
Hello?
Good morning. You're live on the radio. Let's say where you calling from. Morning. Oh, I don't know. You got a problem with your line. Hello? Oh. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Good morning. Let's hear you. Hello? Oh. Hello?
Yeah, okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your name? Go ahead on the radio.
Yeah, I'm Louis Powell.
Calling from where? Go ahead.
I'm Louis Powell calling from Moses Black Community.
Go ahead. Let's hear you.
Okay. One of the things that we are did for my hometown is from the time my hometown was funny. From the time my hometown was funny, that we are town, cow enter my town.
And where is that?
How do you call it? Wednesday on Robert Town. From Peleta Junction, Bonasson.
Oh, you say from Peloton joining the Benas farm?
Yeah, I said really for Peleta Junction, Bonasson.
Okay.
For the time my town was funded. But we are town, car enter my hometown. We're using Monkey Bridge at the town. That's true, job every day. Our car enter our town. So, other people will be saying, even the Jawaya was saying, people gonna say, they said when the water dry, by the time you know the importance or the place.
No,
Yeah.
they say you never mix the water on the well runs dry.
Huh?
You never mix the water until the well runs dry. I mean the well gets
Yeah.
dry.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, people will not know. But we still waiting for the people. By the grace of God, now we'll get back to power. It will be fun.
Okay.
All right, Chief.
Thanks for calling. Good night. 0776 104 104, 0886 500 104 are the numbers you can call us on right now locally. And for those of you in the diaspora, call us on our WhatsApp number +231 886 500 104. At the same time, play our radio game this morning, *255*1# and win some money. Play with $50 in Liberian dollars. Hello? Morning. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I meant to mean justice, the radio too loud. Yeah, no. Just walk away. I will still talk to you. You hear me? Okay. I think you call back. Yeah, when you finish facing the radio, you call back. Hello? Hello? Morning. Go ahead. You're live. Yeah, you have to come again. I didn't get you. Adjust yourself. I don't know where you're lying down.
I said, my name is James Colley.
Let's say James Colley.
Yeah, my man, he came up when the oil was dropped before the put that notice in body, and it's true. If somebody is over you without know until the person go out of town or the person travel or die, you will be pretty. Because the woman spent 12 years as a bad president told us that the spread of opportunity will stay breathing, and he told us that you must leave your room. Somebody leave your room, you go breathe. With all the hungry men around you, we just for 6 years, my brother, so we can get buried. Stay here.
Okay. All right, 0776 104 104. Call us now and make your input. Okay, 0776 104 104. Hello?
Hello.
Morning. Let's hear you, Mom. Huh? Yeah, call me after the show. We're on discussion now. I don't know. You're calling to ask for help. You can be doing now. Please. After the show, you can call back. If you're listening, you can call back. I know you're going to talk to my guys in the States there, but I don't know. Just call back after the show. All right, so discussing the issues that matter here on the program. Government is missing, overnight, making decision in the executive. 3% from our mass energy ministry being replaced. For what? Even though, like we said, we all know they are being appointed and they work at the will and pleasure of the president. But again, there are reports emanating that there's a possible cause that because of his stands against some of our bogus deeds that will affect the country, and then all led to his dismissal. But again, we yet to get a detail as we are following the story closely. But call us and give your input as it relates to what's your take on this government operations, some of the things that promise the Liberian people. Are they actually meeting with those promises? And even though they talk about the government, former President Weah government was not the right government for the country, looking at the rule of law, looking at other issues as it relates to the general well-being of the country. How are things running in this government? Let's hear from you this morning on the program. Hello?
Hey, Stevie, how you doing?
Morning. We're good.
Thank God. If they had my two brothers in that, Mr. Tunis and Mr. Bakaris, I am to my people. Stevie, how you doing?
Okay, Mom.
I'm doing fine. Thank God. Thank God. We're doing fine.
General, Major, Lieutenant, Dr. Ma. Go ahead.
And the last one was this they are groundbreaking.
Okay.
Yeah, to the issue, my son, you said someday, Tony and my other brother said, no, nothing is working for us in this country. These people will use nothing working, so that when I get when my food to work and listen to the show, I can feel bad. Last week, Thursday, I was having a real call. I was just laying down in my house, just pulling. Monday, again, the same thing, but then what this man clean this thing out, put them out.
Okay, let's hear go on.
Nothing working, yes. Nothing working. All what the government promise. What worker lion men lie to the people. Nothing working in this country. You can see for yourself, look up, people all we are happy. If he did nothing, and he park in their own rotten car. So then he come to power. So when you put him at I say, put us a plastic there. I'll do a big school very busy. What can I do? What does this say? Plastic there. What? So when they go on their prayer, so when their hand said, "Very be a car." What I say, it's not going to happen. People say, "Many, and they will join in for the youth. What kind of power to get a open? I will put them where." So it's not happening. The children in the system will be a poor, especially many. Now that data on you put data on the reality. Let us go to country we hungry. They may be not seeing it, and people see the whole world watching it. They seeing it. They seeing it. We're hungry. It's not stop long worker yet. It's not solved yet. The way you know machine after. The one where you know the ground breaking, the men breaking missing. They don't want to go down like you are here. She breaking from today. He break back to Ghana. The last two more, I don't want to say, oh, we are educated. See, that's what she brought for them. And the capital building. You knew all. There is when I come my sister's time of it, I must say that. No, don't you sister must say this. You knew everything, man. Or a broadband. She was forced. She was listening, I guess, on our dominating. But she was on pressing for that one, they don't put it up. Think that they will look at her breast and confirm her. They were bad. So when they say, but we are, so everybody can testimony for we are, but when they are not power, we'll testify on the judgment they come. All the government will testify we are there. Because they take some things for the people today, to the people we are offering, I say, I was saying, my left over. The people is coming for me. You put any testimony, say it's possible, but not they put anybody that will say, oh, I have a power, I have a job, and I get them, I say, I said, they are EU. So the government will give us, say, you want worker, yeah, worker, naka, want worker. We eat their food, we wear their clothes, we eat their food, we the show faith. The people not show faith. They're talking everybody blood. Your land is living.
Okay. Welcome. All right, 0776 104 104 0886 500 104 are the numbers you can call us on this morning. You'll be live on the night on Spain, right here on 87.9 Freedom Radio. And with those of you also Liberia in the diaspora, call us on our WhatsApp number, +231 886 500 104. Hello?
Hello.
Morning. Oh,
Good morning, Ross.
I don't spoil the French show.
Okay. I have to my mind to explain.
Don't spoil the French show. Lower radio.
Okay. I'm popping the radio.
I'm still getting fever on my ear. So my ear.
Okay. It's popping the radio.
Go ahead.
Okay. I want the full figure that for the Desert Bureau.
What's your name?
Okay. Why in my mind today?
What is your name?
Edward Gay.
Okay, let's hear you, Ed.
Okay.
Oh, you have to do me justice. Lower the radio. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Morning.
This is Isaac Clark calling for New Jersey.
Let's hear you, Isaac.
Tell me what a shooting now. Sorry, I want to see the library people. First of all, the library people, yeah, people in the party love the state of the art more than the state library. People in the CDC love the state more than library. First of all, that comes to CDC, the former government. CDC was in power 2018 to 2024, 2025.
Say that again?
CDC was in power 2018 to the 2024, 2025.
No.
Okay, 2024.
2023.
2023. Okay, no problem. 2023. The CDC-led government was in power to do the best. You see, in the country, let's be realistic and say things to people. Because sometimes other people don't know what the government doing. Other people will be saying the negative part of the government. Other people feel bad.
What are you trying to say?
Okay.
Hit the point.
The government take power, number one thing is no one can fuck corruption, bro. No one can fuck corruption, bro. No one like a poor country.
Well, you say you're going to fight corruption. That's what they said.
Okay. So that one, that political issue, someone can say it, but no one can fuck corruption, bro. Everybody say it.
So why did they say that?
Huh?
Why did they say that?
So why did they say that?
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the main point before we conclude.
Okay. What I want to say is the Yoruba government, is trying to get like 50%.
60%.
Because, yeah, 50%.
So how do you look at the rule of law?
Let's look at first of all, let's see where
I'm asking you, let's look at the rule of law. It's part of the original, right?
yeah.
So tell me about the rule of law. How is it like? How do you see it?
Well, one thing I very agree with about the government on when it comes to rule of law is where when you work against a state, the president take action against you seriously.
That all?
For me, right now,
I mean, there are rape cases that people looking at and you say, what kind of thing also?
what I say, so if the president take if the president like somebody go against the state, if the president take action against you,
So
that one is
what?
important.
No, it's important. But what has become of the case with Brian McGee and the minor?
Him
Oh, but let off for another time, I beg you. You say anything to convince? Hello?
hello.
Hello?
Yeah, hello, I can hear you.
Go ahead. What's the name?
Leo Vojro.
Go ahead, Leo.
Yeah. I mean, one of me, I want to know that President we are, one President we are, don't go about that, bro, is that the peace. So we are in team. I was taken away from that bureau. By the time I had to get on when Eddie and home looking and need the peace. After Eddie left, so we had to go up. I respect you for you. I respect you for you because Labura got a lot of children, yeah. We got a lot of children, men, Google people going to school, learning our children. So, a driver, and I'm going to be a peaceful mentality. I developed well. Leadership ability in getting around of being peaceful. You kind of make all that CDC get. Some people, they are loose.
Not that what we're looking at. Yeah.
Control us.
That's the best thing to do to maintain the peace of the country. That's part of your disagreement with other things.
It's too good for Liberia, yeah. Because that particular people doing the election, and that's what's threatening the threat. The threat the country on there. Even the president they come when the John there was there to rule Liberia. You know what I mean? Before national election result, then you take country over. We know what happened in the future on the coming down to the party or party headquarters. You know what I mean? Play what you face. Going there is stopping you from going there. All that thing I mentioned, he knows that it's called Liberia.
Okay. Okay, let's hold you right there. Okay.
Yeah.
We can just squeeze in I think one or two calls, and then we'll go back to our USA partners to wrap up from there. Then we'll call it a day. 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. And for those of you watching us live this morning in the diaspora, you call us on our WhatsApp number +231 86 500 104. You can also play our radio game this morning by dialing the code for you Lone Star subscribers, *255##, as we do a draw earlier this morning around 7 o'clock to give out more money until you begin with 5, 6, 8, or 10,000 Liberian dollars. So let's who's gonna be our last caller here, and then we'll wrap it up. 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. Call us, be live this morning. Talk about the issue of the governance system in our country. What has changed? Many are saying things have not changed, but some are saying that the government is actually moving on gradually. What have you to say too as it relates to the rule of law? There are rape cases that are being ignored, where you have to do with selective justice. You can have this minister, being accused of statutory rape, and then you guys are trying to do some sugarcoating. But when it comes to the lower man, right away he's been put behind bars. So is it not a contradiction of why you talk about arrest, which include the rule of law? All right, so those are some of the things we're talking about too. But if you can give your input, that'll be good. Let's get the person here. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. How are you?
This is Richard. You are speaking on this matter of the treatment. I never want to know the cause, because if you explain someone, you should give reason that the public will know, because the president is code of himself as obligated to us.
Yeah, sure.
So it bothers me. I don't know the reason people are just thinking. I don't know.
Yeah. So those are things we are digging out, but from a political standpoint, there are some reports that we are hearing that could be a possible cause of dismissal that relates to his advice against some agreement that will not benefit the country to the president, and I was seen as trying to stop the licensing of ArcelorMittal, all of that, something he key against because he was trying to speak in the interest of the country when it comes to the mining sector, because that sector of the country is a very lucrative area. Yeah, but up to now they have not given any reason, whether administrative or this, that, but it just like that. Just everything is just quiet, and we heard that he was replaced by one former representative of Martino Tingbe. Martino K. Tingbe. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Yes.
Okay. One more, then we'll go. Hello. Morning.
Morning.
I ain't good ahead.
Yeah, my name is Daniel Shaggy.
Dollar Wall, go ahead.
I joined for Doko this morning. My attention has been drawn to the Minister of Land, Lands and Mines and Energy.
Minister of Mines and Energy, they got land authority. They are not the same again.
Yeah, I'm talking about the minister who just got fired.
Yeah, that was it. Mines and Energy, not Lands and Mines. Mines and Energy.
Yeah, Mines and Energy.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have problem with women because it happened here too. I mean, when I was pushed for a ride by using a truck, when Kima was still up, I could pull him down. She came out was still better and her husband knew rest in peace. Nobody go after her because see that I mean, when I got President Boga was tempted to when I'm giving a horse, also using the party, I got a horse as the party I got. I want to never attack her. And the woman mind and our horse more. So if you see that the president about the president only kind of thing will not be good, the president would pull up in a benefit, anything good. The president see that you want money in government, trying to say, I could pull it down. And the woman has to talk about husband behalf. Why don't go attack when West? When she come out, I still on Facebook. But you people see that they are the only people that get right to the country that know about can speak the mouth in you. Now, choose you never find you just speak, I don't choose the power. They will come and start really after the woman. And leave that poor woman alone. But the government get men to come on this country. You have people always making it rich. Oh, man, who say you have to get to go to the executive mansion? What are your age? What you do? Why go to
take care, Uber.
He said, take care. He said, we buy here, right? Take care. Yeah. So, look at the song here today on the what? Doing credit trees. See the dollar for business at SKD. Doing $2,000, $1,500 pay, and I'm going to go to that place to replenish SKD. All the money match here at that place at the won't go to share business. Today, about PayPal, going all of the friends and say, we work with me. When you were doing, we have done, but now the whole people will get the issue all around. There's no trade for you and people top out of rubbish. But why they get to accuse it today? They don't kill the rescue the country, they kill the rescue of us. Why they get to say that eye? But you're not yet talking about what you talk about the power putting down to more money. Yeah. But once nothing will continue to defend and stand for the truth in this country and protect us and we have to come for it to now. We see that they will be free. Like that mansion, I think I pay around that mansion. The rebel man for that mansion is person we have. Look at today in this country. He said, you will not stay on the street or go there and see what I'm going to watch that or go see on the preacher. I'm waiting on the street.
And something before you go for Daniel, something I observe of late. I've started to see people selling on the new bridge. You know, instead of waterside, we normally see people selling, but now I see people selling the new bridge. What you call the Gibraltar Bridge.
Yeah, because really the train go that fast because there's a traffic in big Ghana in the evening. They will go and kill the kids there when the council and water. Please kill a lot of the people who want to have the item for the kids. Yeah. So I'm speaking to you, brother, this night. If you just take your camera on the street, see how many poor people on the street sleeping on the street. What happened? So the so-called United Party, see how many poor folks on the street. They're sleeping. You can't have all your own self-defense. A janitor who I go to sleep every day down there. You know how properties look like. You can't find where the three people on the street today. You check that on the street that there are kitchen sets there. Or all the very much more commission. Well, I mean, you see what they put in here or picking here that. I'm talking to you now. If you go to commission, you have to grab out the thing that
I've seen our part several times. Our part with several times.
It's wrong. It's not suffering people. It's not suffering people. Someone would have seen it because we know. We never stood for them because we know there are some hungry people. They probably realize that they say, well, they can't go to 2 years, they don't put them the opportunity to use. So when it's time that they try to put the point to steal everything that everybody has, even to one person we have come, you will step into the struggle again. But just because there's 1 or 2 opportunities, get that here, because they don't get no other connection. Say, go sleep, just go in China to go live on your life. What a machine today. What if I go 285 machine? Hey, where is that? Then I pray that we spend a time, but we just pray. Everybody offers a prayer right now. The whole country offers that nobody can tell you that they're paying for this year, but next time you see the project go on. I don't feel like that from here tomorrow. You get it today, you put it on fire, you put it on for the Lord says it. Yeah, everywhere is hard. You say you have read down. One thing when you go buy in the supermarket or you go buy the store, they take it 200 for you. Outside they put you 184. What thing is that getting a people that will convince them to be blind for you down there to the
Okay. You're welcome, and I'll leave it for now. We're taking a call back to Tunis as a wrap-up.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Before we wrap up, let me give the weather report. We forgot to do that earlier today. Tonight, if I think there's a little rain over Monrovia as it is, 81 degree, feels like 88. It's humid right now, it's about 86% humidity in the Monrovia area. So I know those who are in the house right now, if they can open their window, the window is supposed to be open, or if its window is closed, it's extremely hot wherever they are. Tomorrow, which is Wednesday, as it is now, the rain will stay continue until almost early morning, meaning like 7 o'clock. Then 8 o'clock, you'll start seeing the sun coming up. The sun will stay with you till tonight, all night. And tomorrow is a very beautiful day, partly sunny, 85 degree, humidity 80, wind 7 miles per hour. That rain, like you experience afternoon rain. Experience afternoon rain going into the early evening. Afternoon to early evening, you experience some rain, but it's not going to last, so don't worry about it. It's not going to be the rain that used to come and spoil things. Friday is a beautiful day. You might experience a little bit of rain in the afternoon, but don't worry about it. And they're going to be 84 degree. Anyway, you got some nice days. Just some rain will come in between, but don't worry about those rain. You can be sitting somewhere raining, and that rain will stop before you even get ready to leave. So for the 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you're going to get a lot of sunshine. Few rain will come in between, but don't worry about those rain. If I were you, I won't worry about it. It's going to be extremely hot also. So if you're not working indoor, you don't have an air conditioner, anything as such, dress lightly, or else you'll be uncomfortable when you are in that sun. So that's the 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, what the report. Yeah, thank you so much again for us all mingling each other today, living, sane here, discussing the issues, knowing the street, road, Broadway. Anyway, we are good. We probably will see again, by the grace of God. We'll be here next Tuesday with Anthony Stephen, the same, and we discuss something rather than what we discussed today. And we pray that probably Omipaka in the near future he will give us the reason why he fired our man, you know. And the thing is, when he was hiring him, he didn't give us the reason why he hired him.
That we know.
So now we want to know why you fired him.
Yeah, but like the previous caller said, the work at his will and pleasure. If you firing them or doing some research, there might be a reason. But again, if you say you're not getting reason, then who are you working for? Liberian people should know what is going on.
Yeah, I mean, he can tell us, but he can always get up and reshuffle all our concern. He can say, "Hey, I don't like the way my cabinet working. I want to reshuffle. I want to fire some people. I want to replace them." That's the people who need to ask this question. I think that's the legislature, the House of Representatives, because they are the one that we hire.
They can ask that question. They can ask.
Probably, I'm going to say probably, if any.
No, it's not possible, sir.
They are the one that vet them before they can be hired.
That's the normal routine.
Exactly. So if something goes wrong,
what they can do if the person that is working within the executive is causing some problem with a performance or is affecting the country generally, the Senate can summon him for hearing. He can go and answer some questions and all of that. But again, as the president as to why he dismissed the man, you send him into confirming. No, they don't do that. That's the normal routine.
They can ask now, who are we now? We so eager to know why he did.
Say that again.
Why we now? They are there to represent us. Two of them representing us, each country.
Yeah.
Okay. And then now we are so eager to know the present reason why he fired these people.
So why are we so eager?
Yes.
But that's the right of the people to know as it relates to how the government is being functioned.
It's not their right.
Is working. See?
It's not their right for the government for the president to tell them. It is president will. If the president wants to say, okay.
No, the way you say the question as it relates to why I was so eager, everything must happen for a reason. I think you know that.
Whatever force the president to tell us, if he want to tell us, it will be a time.
But then, if we get forcing. I know, even though
he come out and say, "I just want to fire the man. I want to replace him." That's all the reason.
But then again, another question will come: what is the effect on the government, negatively or positively?
That's you be answering your question. I mean, asking your question. The president is will to answer.
Deep into it, there will be some revelation as it relates to what went wrong.
You see, these are the questions sometimes you ask the press secretary. Like if he give you the chance to go.
Yeah.
Those are questions you pose to him. Then probably you can get answer from that end.
Yeah, other than they have not spoken, and we still have our minds on them, because anytime soon the president is not in the country now, but he can work from anywhere he is. Like what he did with the appointment in the reshuffle of government officials, I think on yesterday. So again,
where is he now?
He's in Paris.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Anyway, we wait for him to come. That's where he was. He did all the reshuffle just now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, we the Liberian on our side, the Liberian journalists can pose those questions to him.
Yeah.
You know,
Or maybe the
because-
press secretary or any of the media members of the the media team.
exactly. They got
Yeah.
media, Liberian media on our side too, which are independent medias. They could at least pose those questions from them. Probably we can get an answer because they have the right to ask that question.
Yeah, and
Wow.
also perhaps too, some of the journalists that want the president from independent institutions, they could ask that question too. I
They
don't
might
think
be scared to ask that question.
Say.
They might be scared, so they won't be
Oh,
on
wow.
the trip next time. They might be scared.
Scared
don't
of
know
what?
how to go. There are certain
But
questions.
how will we live now? If I reporting a fact, why should I work on such a condition? If I want to ask question, I'll be in fear, trying to march me down. All of you, I don't know. But again,
brother, Africa is.
yeah, I know.
The only people can be a little vigilant to ask questions. The independent journalists that they met in Paris. Because they are independent.
Sometimes too, they may not want to give them the real detail too.
I mean, even if they don't give them the real detail, but at least they will ask the question.
So because of the name Paris and Monrovia.
No, because they are independent on that side.
But why there's there are independent journalists too in Liberia, yeah, on grounds.
Yeah, but how they got their ticket to go with the president?
Sometimes they're being selected through the office of the president, the press secretary.
So those are privileged for them. Suppose to ask high question next time.
I understand your point. If you ask anybody a question, that's how you going again.
Next time you're not going.
You guys want to enjoy the facilities with the president, so they have to.
Exactly. And they will be putting the name then. They will be putting all those who go with them. They reach to your name and say, nah, no, this man can't come.
This man. Critical. Okay, we gotta go, man.
Okay, my brother. Have a good night.
Okay.
My brother, God can bless anybody.
It's the Win Liberia Cash Giveaway on Freedom FM. Yes.